Guess what? There's a brand new Australian pro wrestling website that's just launched. Pro Wrestling Down Under. If you head on over to pwdownunder.com, you'll be able to find Aussie wrestling news, upcoming live events around the country, as well as WWE and AEW news. So head on over to pwdownunder.com. Once again, that's pwdownunder.com, where you'll find Pro Wrestling Down Under.
Here I was, blaming AEW for feeding you chicken shit, knowing you mindless millennials would be eating it up as if it were chicken salad, when it's really been your fault all along.
Make chicken salad out of chicken shit. People is as people does, that's all there is to it. Put a square peg in a round hole, just never seems to fit. And you can't make chicken salad out of chicken shit.
Welcome everyone to Wrestle Road Australia. My name is Todd Eastman. This quick episode we have right now is because we have a very special guest, and that guest will be main eventing Crown Jewel on November the 6th, our time. It's on at 3 a.m. in Australia, but of course you can watch it on WWE Network when you wake up the next morning. The way things work for the internet, if you want to buy it live, or if you don't have the WWE Network and you want to just buy it, I think it's going to be on KO Sports and Foxtel as well, so you can get it from those two. The reason why I'm talking about WWE Crown Jewel is our guest at this time is in the main event for the WWE Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. It is Logan Paul. Logan Paul, thank you very much for joining us. How does it feel now that people aren't really talking about you as a YouTube star or anything like that? It's now WWE superstar Logan Paul.
It's been an evolution of how people identify me when they see me in the streets, right? At first it was the Vine guy, and then it became, I've seen your videos guy. Then it became the YouTube guy. Then it became, yo, Paul something, right? Then Logan Paul, now WWE superstar. After all these years, I feel like that title is the one with the most validation. And not that I need to be validated, but also it's awesome that I'm validated with a title like that, because it's immediately, you immediately get respect. And at the end of the day, everyone just wants to be respected. And I think it's really hard to not respect someone who's willing to get in that ring and sacrifice their body for the entertainment of millions of people. It's incredible.
How's the training going for it? I know I saw stuff with you and Shawn Michaels the other day.
The six-pack is coming. The flips are getting easier. It's all good. I'm working my ass off, man. I don't think my hard work can be underestimated, and I'm giving it my all for this match, because this is it. You know, this is an opportunity to make history, to take the title from the best right off the rip. 3 matches in. This has not been done before, but I'm going to do it because it's what I do.
You've spoken before about like physicality not being enough to make it big in the WWE. You have to be a showman as well. Do you think that sort of stuff comes easily to you?
Yeah, the physicality comes easy, and from what I've learned thus far, that's not the part that makes the WWE superstars great. You know, I can get in the air and do the flips and do all the tricks, but if I can't bring you along on my story, on my arc, who I am as a person, there's no show. So I think the showmanship actually takes precedence before you do your moves. You know, can you make people care when you're on that mic? And if so, if they're glued to who you are and what you're trying to do, the performance is going to come easy.
You've proved a lot of people wrong, like at WrestleMania and SummerSlam. What do you sort of want to bring, or what do you tend to do at the Crown Jewel Riyadh to try and surprise people even more?
If the WWE fans don't already, after Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia on November 5th, you will be forced to respect me. You might not like me. I might not be your favorite wrestler, but you will have to respect what I can do in that ring. And that's my goal. I could give two shits who likes me or not, but you will always acknowledge that when I get in that ring, you are going to be entertained. And that's my goal.
And you're taking on Roman Reigns, who without question is the top of the food chain at the moment at the WWE or in WWE. Can you learn anything from him heading into your match at Crown Jewel?
I love knowledge. And when I take on the GOATs, it's an opportunity for a masterclass for me. When I fought Floyd Mayweather, I wasn't just fighting Floyd Mayweather. I was paying attention to every single nuanced movement that he did. One time I was by the ropes and he had me like under his arm like this. Dude covered my mouth with his glove and stopped my breathing for like 2 breaths. An advanced move that only Floyd Mayweather would know because he's been boxing for 40 years. I'm positive Roman's going to have some stuff up his sleeve, and I'm going to be paying attention to all of it and use it and put it in my arsenal for when I become the WWE champion.
Your brother Jake tweeted the other day after the Crown Jewel press conference saying Logan is, I'll just read it, Logan is a definition of anything is possible. 2 matches in WWE and he's challenging for the title. I might have to come to Saudi Arabia to see this. How much is he enjoying your dream run in WWE at the moment?
He's taking on Anderson Silva, one of the greatest combat sports fighters in history. A week before, I challenged Roman Reigns to be the face of the WWE at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia. He makes it very easy to be a proud older brother, and I'd like to think it's the same, and I make him feel the same way about being my younger brother. Just like everyone else, I think he's enthralled by what has become of our lives, and we both accept challenge, all of them at all times. And this is just another one of those circumstances where I took on the biggest mother I could find, and I'm gonna chop him at the knees, take him down, take his titles. He's the tribal chief. I'm the tribal thief, because I'm stealing that and becoming the face of the WWE. Run it back, clip it, put it on ESPN. Bang, zoom.
Now that you'll be main eventing a WWE premium live event like PLE, pay-per-view, whatever you call it nowadays, are there other countries that in Saudi Arabia, of course, are there other countries you'd like to visit with the WWE to maybe do another premium live event there?
I got 2 countries I'm looking at. I have not forgotten about you. I'm making the push. India, Australia, we're coming. Hard, fast, strong. I love these countries. I've never been to either. I want to go. I want to put on a big show, and we're launching Prime there too. So I got many reasons to go. I'll show up. We'll do the meet and greets. I'll kiss the babies' heads, jump off the top rope, 5-star frog splashes onto any opponents. Bring it on.
And finally, like Triple H recently said to you in an interview, or said about you in an interview, that you don't do what he did in events he's worked for, in the events he's worked for us. You don't do what he's done at WrestleMania without a lot of hard work and a lot of effort. How much of a guide has Triple H been in your career so far in the WWE?
No, Triple H is incredible, man. He's very generous with his time and his energy, and he's so intentional when he speaks, and when he gives me advice, I know that every single word that comes out of his mouth is extremely valuable. So he takes the time to point me in the right direction and guide me. The one thing that he hasn't done just yet is respond to any of my text messages. Triple H, if you're watching this, just please, I'm 3 texts deep with no response. I don't know if you've seen them, but I'm feeling desperate, and I'm just afraid to send that forth because, rejection, some say rejection is redirection, but where am I going? Triple H, just please respond to my texts.
Well, Logan, best of luck at Crown Jewel. Of course, you can see Crown Jewel on November the 6th in Australia on Sunday. Of course, it is at 3 a.m. in the morning because of the time difference thing. So if you don't want to watch it live, you can wake up the next morning on the WWE Network and watch it. Also, it'll be on KO and Foxtel for the pay-per-views. But until then, this is Todd Eastman for WrestleRadio Australia, and we'll see you next time.